Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews, and actually welcome back to another con haul video. That's right, the new year means a new lot of Comic Cons, and I went to my first one over the weekend just gone. So it was Saturday the 18th of February. It was Leeds Super Comic Con held at the Royal Armouries, hosted by Unleashed Events. It just seems to be a lot of the cons that I go to these days are Unleashed ones. It was pretty much the only cons I made videos on last year were the York Unleashed ones. But anyway, yes, another Comic Con means another haul video. Now bear in mind, I don't usually do haul videos for every single Comic Con I go to. I only do haul videos for the ones where, you know, I buy enough things to warrant like a haul video. Sometimes for like the small local ones I may only buy a couple of items, which, you know, doesn't really warrant a video. But bigger cons usually means bigger hauls, so yay, a video happens. Now, I went to Leeds Unleashed with a couple of my friends. I actually fully went with my friend Ash, who is Kindle Fairy on Instagram. At least I think it's Kindle Fairy. I met up with them at the train station. We fully went there together. We fully came back together. Once we were at Leeds, I met up with my friend Morgan, friends Morgan and Thomas. Morgan is Coffeebot Cosplays on Instagram. Thomas, I don't know if he has Instagram. But well, Kindle Fairy and Coffeebot. And then I met up with some others while I was there. There was Pumpkin Cosplays, Peggy, and yeah. I was cosplaying as like a generic inspector from my favourite anime, Psychopath. And yeah, let's take a look at the haul. Now, in this haul, there are some things that I bought at the con, and then some things I bought after the con. Because we left a bit early because we were all knackered by then. Morgan and Thomas went home. Me and Ash went over to Little Tokyo for food. And because we were in Leeds City Centre by then, we also went into Travelling Man and Forbidden Planet. So some of the haul is from those two shops. But we'll start off with the things I got from the con. So first things first, I'm going to start with this keyring. It's a Sanji keyring. So yeah, that is cool. I actually ended up buying this off Ash. And I'm going to give it to my other friend who unfortunately couldn't go to the con with me. But yeah, so I got a Sanji keyring for my friend. And then another thing. This one I didn't actually, you know, pay for. This was a gift. Morgan made me a bookmark. This is a cool little bookmark. It's got a little ballerina as like the little dangly bit. So yeah, so the long bit goes in the book, and then the little ballerina sort of just pokes out of the page over the spine. He specifically said to me this was for the smut that I read. I read a lot of BLs, like Boys Love manga at the moment, so he said that this was specifically for the BL manga that I'm reading. So, yes, that will definitely be put to good use. Other things I got. Where's the little badge? I got this little badge. When I can find it, I can't pick it up. I picked it up. So I got this badge. I picked it up, but I can't hold it. There. So we've got Ace AF, so Ace as fuck badge. This was bought, I can't remember the name of the stall. I didn't grab a business card, but it is like one of those, the Artist Alley ones, so it's not one available, you know, like on the wide market. So yeah, Ace as fuck badge. So that is cool. That will be going on like Pride things because I am asexual. Next up, I went to a stall. This was another like individual artist. And the stall was called Hollybow Art. So there we go. Hollybow Art. And from them, I bought myself a couple of art prints. Now, most of their art seem to have been like anime characters with what they think their Pokemon would be if they were in the world of Pokemon. So, I ended up getting Hawks from My Hero Academia with Talonflame. At least I think it's Talonflame. I'm still new to the world of Pokemon, but I believe that's Talonflame. Yes, we've got Hawks and Talonflame, which is cool. And we also have Rengoku with Ho. That one I do know. So yeah, Rengoku with Ho, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I haven't watched My Hero Academia at all, but I really liked Hawk's design, especially his original design when it was meant to be like a full-on bird, but then they changed it to just a man with bird wings. But oh well. Next, I got a couple of little Lego minifigures. They're not official ones. Yeah, they're not official Lego minifigures, but you know, I still like them anyway. So I got a little Tengen. This one is adorable. He does come with his swords. So yeah, so I got a little Tengen. And I also got, when I can hold him properly, that'll do. I also got Kokushibo, who we are actually going to meet properly for the first time in season 3 of Demon Slayer. I believe it's actually going to be the first episode because I think the entire first episode, which is meant to be an hour long, is going to be the Upper Moon meeting. So we will meet Kokushibo, we'll see more of Doma, we'll see more of Akaza. We'll also meet Gyoko and Entengu. And obviously see more of Muzan. I cannot wait to see more of Muzan. And obviously Kokushibo Doma as well. So, yay. Another stall I went to, which was, this is more getting into the stalls that actually sold, like, licensed things rather than the fan art side. They were selling official stuff. So I ended up getting the McFarlane Toys Hawks figure from My Hero Academia. This is the version with tiny wings, but he does have his feather swords. I'm not entirely sure if the tiny wings mean anything. Like, if he's used all of his feathers as swords, then just do his wings shrink and then he has to just get them all back. But afterwards, when I went to Forbidden Planet, I did see this exact same figure. Well, without the swords, but it had the full-sized wings. And I was kicking myself because if I knew that figure existed, I would have left this one behind and then got the one with the full-size wings. But, oh well, it is what it is. This is the Hawks figure with tiny wings. There we go, Hawks with tiny wings. And apparently it is the gold label collection from McFarlane's Toys. I don't know if that means that this one is rarer than the full-sized wings, or if this one is better. But the figures looked exactly the same, apart from the size of the wings. And the full wing one didn't come with the swords. So yeah, so we've got Hawks. The final stall that I went to at the con was called Rex's Reviews. Well, technically it was the first stall that I went to, but it was the one I bought the most at, so I'm saving it to last. Rex's Reviews, I always go to that stall whenever I go to an Unleashed Events con, because they are full of dinosaur stuff and Jurassic Park things. So, first things first, I got the Jurassic World Amber Collection Dimorphodons. Now this is one that I wasn't too bothered about getting, but it was there at the con, so I was like, you know, I'm at a con, I'm allowed to spend, why not? So we have the Dimorphodons. So there's older figures, obviously. We also have a couple of the newer figures. So we've got a couple of the Strike Attack figures, which are like the replacements of the Savage Strike ones. So these are like the small gimmicky ones. So we have the Genodectis. I think that's Genodectis Cirrus. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, Genodectis. So we have this guy. And we also have the brand new Herrerasaurus. So obviously this is a new sculpt compared to the old ones. So I will be doing a comparison with one of the old Herrerasaurus when I come to review it. All of the figures, by the way, will get reviewed. So all of these Jurassic World ones will get reviewed. Hawks will get reviewed. And, yeah. I also ended up getting, still from Rex's reviews, I ended up getting this guy. This is the Cyclops Raptor from the Lost World Jurassic Park line of figures from 1997. Now they weren't actually selling this directly at the con. I basically saw this in a photo of their shop, because they have a physical store as well, and asked if I could pick it up from them at the con, so yay. And the final figure was something cheap and stupid. It is this weird T-Rex Carnotaurus Ceratosaurus hybrid thing. But the reason I bought this is because it is a knockoff of the Jurassic Park 3 T-Rex from Hasbro. And you can't really go... You gotta have a few knockoffs in your collection. Oh! One more stall I went to. I forgot about this. I ended up getting a little Urokodaki keyring from Demon Slayer. This was actually a blind bag. A little blind bag of some little clips. I was hoping for Muzan, but I got Urokodaki. Not the best one. Right, that was it for purchases at the con. So now I will show you the purchases after the con. So I went to... after the con, we went straight to Travelling Man, and from there I got the Chibi Masters figure of Enmu from Demon Slayer. This figure is adorable, so I had to get Enmu. Also in the set you can get Akaza and Rengoku. They had lots of Enmus, a couple of Akazas, but they didn't have any Rengokus. So I would have got a Rengoku as well, but that doesn't matter. I'll probably go back and get an Akaza at some point. Also from Travelling Man, I got some Pokemon cards. I have recently started getting back into Pokemon. I've played Pokemon Sun, Sword, Scarlet. Well, I've played Sun and Sword, I'm playing Scarlet, and I'm playing Brilliant Diamond. So, oh, and I've got Pokemon Y to play. So, I've started collecting Pokemon cards, so I had to get a tin of cards. There wasn't really anything good in it because I have opened the packs. And finally, from Travelling Man, I got some manga, some BL manga. So, I managed to get volume 4 of Coyote. This is one that I'm quite invested in at the moment. It has taken a while for volume 4 to come out, but I got volume 4 of Coyote. And I got volumes 2 and 3 of 10 Count. Am I in the frame? So, I got volumes 2 and 3 of 10 Count. I have volume 1. I haven't read volume 1 yet, but I have it. And I think there's only 6 volumes of that to collect, 6 or 7. So it's not going to take up loads of space. So that was everything from Travelling Man. And finally, we went to Forbidden Planet. I only bought one thing from Forbidden Planet, which I'm quite impressed by. Normally, Forbidden Planet is the one shop in Leeds that I go crazy in. But I saw him on the shelf on the way out, and I got a little Hawks plushie because he's adorable. He is so cute. Look at his little... Oops. I dropped him. Look at his little wings. He's so cute. But yeah, I had to get a little Hawks plushie because, as I've said, I love Hawks at the moment. I like him. He's my favourite character of an anime I've never watched. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Like I said, all of the figures will get reviewed, so Hawks, the Dimorphodons, the Herrerasaurus, the Genodexirus, and the Cyclops Raptor will get reviewed. I'm not going to review the knockoff T-Rex because there's no point. But yeah, the Cyclops Raptor will actually be my first original Jurassic Park figure to get reviewed on the channel. So I'm quite excited for that whenever I do get around to filming it. Because I do have a couple of videos planned for March already. So, I don't know, some other video, if I can't think of anything, then I'll review the Cyclops Raptor for March as well. But, yeah, that's pretty much all there was to say. The con was very good. A little bit crowded towards the afternoon, but hey ho, it also happens when a con is on a Saturday. But, yeah, that's everything. So, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!